guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. For anybody who's new, my name is Daily and thank you so much for watching. So today's video, I wanted to do a quick 10-minute get ready with me. Some of us are super rushed to get out the door every morning and some people just don't have time to spend 30 minutes, 20 minutes even on their makeup. So I wanted to do a quick 10-minute glam for you guys. Nothing too over the top, but just something that makes you look put super together and yeah, just freshens you up, ready for your day and out the door. So first things first, you can certainly skip primer. I do love to prime. I usually prime on the daily, but if I'm rushed for time, that is one less thing that I'm going to do. So the very first thing that I'm going to do is go in with foundation. Now for me, this is an important step. If you're somebody though who prefers a BB cream or something like that, certainly go in with your BB cream, your tinted SPFs, but I do like to put a light layer of foundation on. So for me, this step is a must. So just do a couple of squirts of foundation all over the face, and for me, I feel like my beauty blender is the fastest and my favorite way to apply foundation. So I'm just going to do a light layer and I'm bouncing that all over the skin, just evening out my complexion and just make everything appear a little bit more flawless and a little bit more put together. If you have super amazing skin, you can certainly skip this step and maybe just do a little bit of concealer underneath the eyes. This is such a nice foundation. It's a tried and true of mine actually. I've been using this for years, and I'm also just going to take that and run that over the top of the eyelids as well, just because I do have quite veiny eyelids and it just saves going in later with any other products. So just like that, that took like maybe a minute and my complexion's already done, dusted. Now I'm not personally going to go in with any powder or anything with my brows today. I'm simply just going to take a brow gel and I'm just going to brush through my brows. Now something that can be super time saving is to actually tint your brows. I usually get mine done about once every 4 weeks, and because I do have a fuller brow that doesn't require a lot of filling in, for me it's such a time saver because I can just simply go in with a gel and done and dusted. And I like to use the gel just because it makes everything a little bit more lifted. Brows out of anything else as far as makeup goes can take the longest. So yeah, get your brows tinted. Trust me, it makes a big difference and can be super time saving in the morning. Now I have to go in with concealer, so I'm going to take a little bit of this Colourpop No Filter Concealer. So what this is going to do is just hide any of that discoloration under my eyes, and it actually is going to create a little bit more depth and shadows around my face, even kind of mimicking contouring because I'm lightening everything up around the center. It's kind of creating those shadows around the contour line, which you'll see in a moment. And I'm just going to go in with that same sponge and I'm just going to blend everything out. The concealer shade should always be 1 to 2 shades lighter than your foundation shade. And I'm just making sure I'm taking that right into that inner corner and really blending everything out. Now if I wasn't talking, like I said, I can definitely get this done in around 10 minutes, sometimes even less. And you can see now, because I've lightened that whole area up, it's kind of created a natural contour. So definitely another thing that it can save time with, because we don't want to be contouring or any of that when we're trying to be super quick with our makeup. Down the center of the nose as well. And then just blending out the other eye. So in total, it probably takes me around, you know, anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes to have my foundation and concealer done. And having a flawless base just can make such a difference to the rest of the makeup application. Just having a flawless base alone can just really make everything look so much more glam and like you've spent a lot of effort on your makeup when you certainly haven't. Now usually I love to go in with a separate powder for underneath the eyes for setting and then set my face with something different, but we don't have time for that today, so I'm just going to go in with the one powder today. This is by MAC. This is the Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Light. So, and I've got this Morphe E48 brush right here, so I'm really only going to be setting just the T-zone areas and underneath my eye. So I'm just going to quickly set under the eye before that concealer can move too much. Just really patting that in. A little on the chin, just all those areas where we really hit the concealer, down the center of the nose, and then just in the very center of the face. And you can see already, because I haven't set where that powder is and I've only set where that concealer was, it looks like I've already contoured like I said before. So this is just furthering that look. If you're somebody who's super oily, you may want to set your whole face, and of course the lids as well, because we don't want anything to get creasy. So next I'm going to go in with a bronzer, and I've chosen a baked bronzer. Generally baked bronzers have a little bit of luminosity to them, which can look super pretty on the skin, nothing glittery or anything like that. So I've chosen the Mercier. This is the Bronze 02, which looks like this, and it's a baked bronzer. Baked bronzers are really beautiful, and I'm going to go in with the Morphe. This is the M527. So I'm just going to take a little bit of that product onto the brush. And I'm just going to slightly hit the perimeters of my face. Nothing too crazy, just to give a little bit more dimension to the skin. Bringing that down on the forehead to make it appear a little smaller. So with what's left on the brush, you can kind of hit that where you would put the blush, and it kind of looks like you have bronzed as well as blushed. And this product is also going to double up and be our eyeshadow very soon, so universal. You don't need to use a separate eyeshadow. You can double up your products and use them for multiple things. So yeah, I'm keeping that one aside because I'm going to be using it very shortly as my eyeshadow shade. Now, I do want to go in with just a little bit of highlight, not a lot. So I'm just going in with the Colourpop. This is the Smoke and Whistles Super Shock Cheek highlighter, and to save time again, I'm not going to go in with another brush. I'm just going to take this on my finger, and I'm just going to pat that just on the very highest points of my cheeks. You can certainly use your fingers. They are amazing tools for so many things, so don't be intimidated. It saves time, saves reaching for brushes, and you get just as amazing of results. And this one's quite an intense highlight too. It's very pretty. So if you ever feel like you overdo it, just simply grab your brush, go over the top of it, and it'll settle everything down. Now, some days I will simply just do bronzer, depending on how many minutes in I am. Otherwise, I might take a little bit of blush. But I'm quite happy with how this is looking. If you're somebody who really super loves to wear blush, you certainly can. But like I said before, by taking what's left of that product and putting it where you would apply your blush, it doesn't look like I've just got bronzer on. There's that contrast there. And that's pretty much the skin done. I always do like to finish it off with a little bit of setting spray. So this is the Pixi Skin Treat Glow Mist. So I'm just going to give that a good shake and set my face with that. Now, while I'm waiting for that to dry, we can go straight onto lips. So nobody has time to put on lip liner, be really super precise with lipsticks on the go. So something like this is the Lanolips Tinted Balm. This is in the shade Perfect Nude. This is such a stunning color. Just a nice tinted lip balm all over the lips. It's super time saving. Lanolips are super diverse. You can use them for so many things, softening your cuticles. The clear one actually doubles up really nice as a highlighter. And look at that, done. Lips are done. Now we can move straight on to eyes. So like I said before, we're going to go in with that same bronzer that we used before. I'm just going to take a clean fluffy brush. This one here is by Sigma. I'm going to take that same bronzer and I'm just going to lightly dust that into the crease. Nothing too crazy, just to give a little bit of depth. Now I'm going to go in with mascara. So I personally always love to curl my lashes. That's one step that I definitely can't not do. So I'm just going to do a quick curl of the lashes and a couple coats of mascara. I'm going in with the Too Faced A Better Than Sex mascara. I'm not being too precise with the mascara. I'm not going to try to build it up too much or anything like I usually would. Just enough to just coat the lashes, but I'm not going to build them up and go too crazy with them like I usually would on any given day. We don't have time for that. We're just going to do a quick coat just so that the eyelashes look a little bit more visible. And same thing to the other eye. Now the last step is one that's really going to make a difference, make you appear a little bit more awake, make those eyes really pop, is going in with a nude liner in the waterline. You certainly can use a white, but I feel like white can be a little bit harsh. So I've got this nude liner here by NYX. This is the NYX Wonder Pencil, and I'm just going to pop this in my waterline just to make my eyes appear a little bit more awake. And that is our 10-minute glam complete. So this is super easy to achieve. It really more focuses on the skin, just making everything look flawless and quick. And yeah, we don't need to spend 30 minutes every single day on our makeup. You can certainly do quick glam with under 10 minutes and very minimal products as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what videos you'd like to see from me next in the comment bar down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!